Paulina Bendusamba right here with me, News in Brief, on SLIK TV channel 37. Salon government information machinery don't confirm receipt of documents from the Dutch government for arrest and return just reach their cars where reports say now wanted convicts for drug trafficking na Europe. But according to Minister of Information Chernobyl, the Dutch government show prejudice to the very request.
Generally, they make plans for this meeting. At no point the Dutch government will not come back to me and tell me, say, oh, this meeting will do our. On Thursday, the Dutch government sent representatives and two of the embassy They go to Brussels and they go to Accra. They ask for me to their colleagues them as a courtesy. At that time, the Attorney General they wait for me to them the following day, Friday. When we ambassador as courtesy, both embassies, both in Brussels and here, agree for the meeting, then they go there, they hand over papers, documents, files, where they address to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for Salon. They were hand-delivered hard copies of these documents. I will tell you that in the case of Ghana, 10 minutes after the head meeting when they walk out of the door, the Minister of Justice Netherlands tweets, again, part of the pattern of how this engagement will be conducted, feels like it's conducted mostly for social media and not really on the quality and the substance of this engagement. 10 minutes as they walk out of the door, these are documents where they hand over, say, sealed, Kaya Salon to the AG. Document AG to 10 minutes later, if you don't get a social media say they don't submit, they don't serve the extradition request.
And now, Chairman for the Rights for Access Information Commission, Dr. Ibrahim Shegashaw, don't talk say the number for information requests don't increase by over 19,000 there 2023. When about 6,000, more than the 13,000 requests when they be get in 2022. Dr. Shobi talked this on Tuesday, 11th February 2025, now the launch of the Commission in 5th and 2023 annual report, will show the progress, challenges, and future of information accessibility for Salon. Inside the report, it also say then gets increase in the compliance rate, where about 75 ministries, departments, and agencies don't comply.
Our work actually is to facilitate access to information. That is what we do. We don't hold information about public authorities, except information about our own, because we are also a public authority. So what we try to do is to make sure that there is a free flow of information from those who are holding the information and those who are requesting the information. And most of the time, it's expected that probably members of the civil society, members of the public, or civil society, or NGOs will be the people who come forward to request for information. But it's not just them. We also have public authorities that also require information to inform their decisions. So it's for everybody. Access to information, everybody business. It's for all. It's not just for one institution. It's not just for one set of people. It's for everybody.
People wey been there na the launching ceremony be emphasize say access to information na rights for all man, especially in a world where it be to say access to information they help in democracy and accountability. Abdul Fatoma, when a Chief Executive Officer of Campaign for Human Rights Development International, one civil society group will be always they criticize government for when they know they disclose information. Talk say then sabi the importance of data protection and privacy when it comes to accessing information.
Right to information is a fundamental human right, and this guarantees one of the elements of our freedom of expression. And it enables us actually to request for public information for public entity now in Australia. We want to see an era where we would ask the private sector, voluntary sector, where we belong, civil society, NGO, to actually, be forced by law to disclose informations are meant for the public. And currently, from the introduction, we are with the judiciary, asking them to disclose public interest information.
Last week, the 2023 annual report from the Rights to Access Information Commission be handed over to President Julius Maada Bio, and it be commend the President for the environment where it don't create for free speech and access to information.
The time that we experienced a big jump actually was in 2022. That is when we started not just the FOI requests that we monitor, that we intervene in, but those that are also reported to us by the MDAs. That is why you see at the end of every year, we engage MDAs, we send a memo to all MDAs to complete those templates, both the ACR templates, annual compliance report, and the PDI, to give us an idea of, how many requests came through their institutions during the course of the year, and when they give us that report, we input that. We realized that in 2022, the number jumped drastically.
Part 2, Section 2 of the Rights to Access Information Commission Act of 2023 say, all man gets the right to information. So the institution head talk say, then ready for work with that mandate. Nancy Koroma, when an information officer na the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, where they in charge of overseeing all the work where they happen na commission, be express appreciation to the commission for the bold step where they take and promise say an institution will continue for support the work of the commission. The National Social Security and Insurance Trust, when a NASIT, don't say the number of people where they contribute to the scheme, they're now over 21,000.
We get over 21,000 contributors, are huge. Private and public. Also, Leo also knows that at times, the public sector and private sector, we were employed with a very less than 15% of the national population. That is why we are moving desperately into the informal sector so that we could cater for every member of the scheme.
Where in the talk inside one exclusive interview with SLIK TV, Head of Public Affairs for NASIT, Mohamed Bangali, also say majority of the investments, particularly estates and housing, they do well.
Most, then they do well. And if you not do well, what do you do? That's the question. If you open business, that business not do well, and what do you do as the business person, then they make the business fail or right?
For example, Nigeria Bank.
Yes.
Commerce and Mortgage Bank.
Yes.
It's doing well.
Yes, sure.
When I get housing scheme.
Yes.
The housing scheme not do well.
They do well. Regiment agree. Now Goddard, all them host them. They on rental where people they rent in 6 months, 1 year, 3 months. I go tell you that 10 they reach safe now. This 10 they reach. If you no go quick, you get space. If you sell not right, you keep on you wait for buyer. You could put it into rental and say, in fact, what the renter now say even better than if we been sell the money what they make now. It's one off. But what they rent now, the money they make in that rental is much more than if we don't sell.
The National Social Security and Insurance Trust were established na Salon by the National Social Security and Insurance Trust Act No. 5, were up in July 20, 2021. Operations begin inside January 2002 as a mandatory contributory where in purpose na for benefits pension plan, and they aim na for provide retirement and other benefits to workers and their dependents. 2 mobile operators don't join 7 commercial banks for all the national payment switch.
Once we go live, all you need to send the short code. Today is #144*2*3#. And if you but don't tell now because we're not.
It's a manual sharp way.
So when we open them up, once you enter that short code, it's very simple. They just ask you, say you want to register, press 1. And the next time you will see send message to you, say congratulations, you've registered. Very simple. But that will only happen if you're a full KYC customer, which will be you don't register with we, you get your national ID card, and we get your name. So please go register, make sure say you get your ID card. Send them to a financial institution, whether it's orange money or free money.
So one of the things the governor mentioned when he was speaking, he said that we need to bring down the cost of doing business on mobile money. Today, I have a system that is linked to the banks directly. With interoperability, I'm going to shut that system down. So that is one more cost removed. When our cost of doing business is removed, that means that we can be able to translate and give the customers a better service and also help break down the cost. So one, you are using one phone now, we are using one platform, we are reducing the cost of doing business, and then we remove all the barriers that don't allow people to be able to do business with themselves.
According to the Central Bank Governor, Dr. Ibrahim Stevens, all the official institutions then don't join for use the service by April 1st this year.
So what's in the instant payment service? The instant payment service na a system where they allow you for send payment instantly from one bank or from one mobile operator to another bank or to another mobile operator. So, for example, if you dey Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, me dey Commerce and Mortgage Bank, you don't need for write longer check again. You don't need for wait 3-4 days before you payment clear. You can use your phone, your bank app, immediately, instantly send money across to a different bank. Or if you do Orange Money or Afri Money, you want to send money to me where they say Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, you can send money instantly to me without any delay. So this is the process of instant payments.
Representative for the Association of Commercial Banks, Velma Lamore, don't say instant pay service go allow business them for operate 24/7 without the usual delays.
You don't need for wait fast bank open. You don't need for wait holiday, especially for the small businesses. Sometimes they now, even salon, they see people and they put in them at the status, and sometimes people they give discounts from this day to this day. Sometimes they tell you see and the day when the discounts they don't. Hey, I'm get money in a house. Hey, I'm get money in my wallet. But you get money in a bank. What does that mean? Immediately, you able to do that transaction there. And for businesses, for somebody they close late, you able to get your balance there and then every day. You don't get for wait say, the bank get for can't collect this money. Sometimes the post where they balance and so cash. Sometimes they know they correct. But you don't need for wait for your salesperson so that you know what you will make per day. Because as they do the transaction, they register directly in your bank account. So in the comfort of your home, you able to strike deals. Sometimes you want to buy or you want to move person. That person don't tell you, say, we get them Juma business, they're okay. If you late, then they charge you. Let's cost money for you again. Because all the sales when you make, you don't need for wait for the next day. Labo na bank, labo withdraw money. No. There and then, you don't know how much you get on your account, you're able to settle your deal.
That's all for today. Continue to watch News in Brief on SLIK TV, channel 37. I am Paulina Bain December.